Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another scene of Living World of Darkness, Mage the Dreaming, where we find on a Thursday afternoon Ava standing in front of Nathaniel's dorm. She has planned as she agreed with him, a sort of surprise date, except of course she would have let him know that she would be waiting downstairs at this and that time. And should have asked him to bring a bag for one night of sleeping somewhere else. So basically, just bring your toothbrush and like a pair of pajamas, whatever. And yeah, she's waiting for Nathaniel to come downstairs, head out the door whenever he's ready, if he's ready.
Nathaniel is as punctual as always. You tell him to show up somewhere on time, he's there like a minute before time.
Great. She'll see him step out of the door. She'll walk up to him, give him a hug. Hey,
Hello.
so are you ready for this?
I am a bit anxious since I don't know what we're doing, but I will trust you.
Okay. If you really want to know beforehand what we're doing, that's fine. I don't mind telling you. It's up to you. Okay?
He seems to ponder for a moment. No, I will trust you.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to take the subway for a bit. Actually, all the things we're doing will be in Manhattan. Um, and if at any point you don't like it anymore, or you're like, I'm done, we could just break things off. That's cool.
He nods.
So, yeah. Um, well, like I said, once you're ready, we can go.
I am all set. He has a backpack on his back.
Nice. Okay. And Ava will walk him to the subway. It's in the subway, and let me see which subway station is close by. Okay. They'll take the subway until the what's close by? Is it this one? No. Wow, I just lost the place where we were gonna go. How can you fucking lose that? Like it was there, then I zoomed in, now it's gone. What? That's silly, right? This is impressive.
Lost
Oh,
for
there it is.
Tasnia.
I found it again. Okay, so they'll take the subway to 86th Street, Lexington Avenue, where they'll get off, and they will walk into the direction of Central Park, like all the way down the street until they're basically on Fifth Avenue, which will run by next by Central Park, and you can probably even through the trees of Central Park see the Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis Reservoir, which is a really big lake in the middle of the Central Park. And Ava will turn right and we'll start walking down Fifth Avenue until they meet this building. She will stop. So she will she'll turn around or well turn like next to her to Nathaniel. You said you had a lot of things going on in your head, as she knows that they're on like public area.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought for a date, maybe you wanted to go someplace quiet. So I found the quietest spot in New York City, and I wanted to take you there.
Okay.
And it's inside this building.
All right.
Yeah. Alpha will, take Nathaniel's hand and buy tickets. I don't know actually in New York if you have to buy tickets for to visit museums, but yeah, she'll if there's need for tickets, she will buy tickets, and she'll lead him into this museum and straight to this and more. To go through the door, they will end up in this platform, and it's just that. It's this room. There's no sound at all. There's probably people, of course, but it's just quiet. It's just silence there. Mm, yeah, one can walk on the platform and sit down there and just watch. Which is what Ava will do. She'll walk up there and sit at the edge of the platform, kind of gesture for Nathaniel to sit down as well.
Nathaniel will follow her, but before sitting down, he'll like stamp a couple of times with his feet, see what sound it produces.
I
I
take
assume
it.
it's entirely muffled.
I take it. I mean, you'll probably still hear it though. I mean, if you
Yeah,
bring sound in, but but yeah, this place is like the most quiet place in New York City.
he'll sit down. Quiet.
Ava will nod, and she'll actually start to, sign, um, like in with her sign language. She'll sign, "I hope you like the silence since you've had so much noise lately."
Yeah, he'll stand back. I'll just talk regularly for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there's no birds, there are no cars, there's no police sirens, there's no construction going on, no people shouting. It's just quiet.
Yes. I think that's what the artist kind of intended to. She grabs like the folder and reads for PSAD. She's trying to translate it. Synthetic Desert number 3 is what it's called. Um, Artist has altered the structure and configuration of a museum gallery in order to control optical and acoustic experience. Has transformed the room into a hermetic realm, a semi-anechoic, which she will spell out because she has no idea what kind of symbol would be meant for that. Chamber, designed to minimize noise and induce a sensate impression of infinite space.
Hmm. It's nice. It's quiet.
Yes, I think it was meant to be quiet. You'll hear a slight hint of sarcasm through her signs.
I feel like he should be able to see that in her face, just like
Yeah. I thought you would like to see this because I wanted to show you that it's something very precious, silence, especially in a big city like this. And you are a silent person, and I think that's very precious.
He'll put his head on her shoulder and just whisper, "Thank you."
You're welcome. So she will continue to sign because she doesn't want to, almost break the spell of the silence that hangs here. The entire date I have created around finding places that are as quiet as possible, except for the restaurant. That, I found something nice, but I don't know how noisy it'll be. It's recommended as a more quiet place, but it's also very small.
That's all right.
I I hope you like it. It's I just had the idea when we were together last time to find quiet places.
I would have never known this place even existed. I live here.
I just used Google.
Well, yeah, but I never even thought about Googling this place.
Fair enough. I just figured it might help you calm down after everything. I mean, I know some time has passed, so maybe you don't need to anymore, but still, might be a place where you could go more often if you like to, find silence. If, of course, that's what you need and what you like.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll just sit there enjoying the quiet, listening to
Yeah,
the minimal sounds that are there, just like from feet stamping and walking and people just standing there murmuring.
I'm pretty sure at some point there will be some tourists who will be like, "Oh my god, this is amazing! Look at this!" Or someone who's like, "What the fuck? I could have done this." Pretty sure
Mhm.
that you'll always have some tourists like that. Or
Always.
you know. But other than that, this place is definitely quiet. Dava will look pretty annoyed when people are like opening up and speaking too much. She won't say anything though. She'll just look slightly annoyed.
After a good little while, Fanny will stand up again. All right.
So, do you want to see the rest of the museum, or are you hungry?
Uh, you made the plan, didn't you?
Well, I came here specifically for this, but I don't know what's in the rest of the museum. So, if you're interested, um, she will quickly, grab her cell phone and have a quick look at the time. We do have time before we go to before like the reservation that I made at the restaurant. Um, so we could either walk around here for a bit and then take the subway, or we can, but it's pretty far. We can walk to the restaurant.
We can check out this. We can look at this place for a little bit, and afterwards we can try. As long as we don't take up too much time, we can probably still make it.
Yes, totally. Yeah, just kind of keep quickly looking at the Guggenheim because that's where they are. Kind of expositions there are. Mm, that's a symposium. That doesn't work. This website is as clear as fucking nothing. I don't know. View all exhibitions.
Dang.
So there is an exhibition. It's called One Hand Clapping, 5 artists using varied mediums, including oil and canvas and virtual reality software, explore the ways globalization affects our understanding of the future. There are sculptures by Konstantin Brancusi. There's a Tannhauser collection, who is an impressionist, or who, no, sorry, the Tannhauser collection is a collection with impressionist, post-impressionist, and modern France masterpieces, including works by Degas, Gauguin, Kandinsky, Picasso, and more.
Max has no idea about
Okay.
most of these names. He's just like, we'll roll with it.
Well, there's like futuristic art, there is abstract sculptures, and there is impressionistic art.
We'll roll with it.
Oh, fuck it. Come on. Okay, never mind. So, yeah.
Max IRL does not have patience for that.
Terrible. Terrible.
Look, man.
So, yeah, they'll look around a little bit. Ava is pretty interested in the impressionists, like the paintings. She'll like stand in front of them for a long time, probably to the point where, Nathaniel might have to nudge her along, like, yeah, I've seen it by now, please. Can we move?
No, Nathaniel just has patience. Max does not have patience.
Fair enough. And yeah, like I think after a small hour, Ava will look at her phone again. She's been doing that like every 10 minutes, in all honesty. She's a little bit of a control freak like that. Um, and we'll say that, in order to make their reservation at the restaurant, they should be going. And they'll take the subway again. Have to switch lines at some point because near Guggenheim there's like the line 4 and 5 where they're going. They need to have the 1 and 2. And they go to let me see, close to New York University. What's this area called? I thought it was called Midtown, but no, I don't. Manhattan. All the neighborhoods in the area are given except the one where we're here. It's close to Washington Square Park. That's something that we at least know. So they'll get off, and she will use Google Maps. Definitely use Google Maps to find the restaurant, which is called the Little Owl. looks like this. It's really tiny,
That's adorable.
right? I saw it. I was like, yes. And they'll walk in, and they'll. It's a Mediterranean restaurant, I believe. Yeah, Mediterranean restaurant. Inspired menu including gravy meatball sliders and spiced sugar beignets at this popular little place. Comfort food they serve, which is good. So yeah, Ava will head in, and they'll like she's deliberately asked for like a table that is as like apart from the rest as possible. Which really, when you get inside, you can see that it's not necessarily that possible because it's really tiny. But still, they will have a semi-quiet spot. And yeah, I have no idea actually what the menu says.
I don't know
Maybe
either.
I don't know either. Wait, I have their websites.
Yay!
Yay! 'Cause that's where I got the
Yay!
pictures from. I am so good at preparing this date. No!
No!
I should have had the menus.
Yes!
Yes!
Good job.
Right? Good job. No. But hey, there is the menu. Sent you the link. Or, well, I sent you the link on the Hangout chat.
I saw.
Okay, good. They will sit down, and Ava, at least for her part, will order like a glass of white wine. Although, she's not 20 yet. But her fake ID definitely says 21.
When in doubt, fake it until you make it.
I mean, the only ID she has with her is a fake ID that says Helena. But that's cool.
Helena Zigmar.
Yes. Hmm. She'll look over the menu. Is he anything you like?
I'm still looking.
Okay.
What are you thinking about taking?
I'm not quite sure yet. I think I want to go for fish. Maybe the halibut? Have you seen anything you like? Swordfish sounds interesting as well.
I was actually looking at the swordfish myself.
Yeah. I mean, it's not something you see every day on a menu.
Yeah. I'll go for the swordfish.
I'm not such a big fan of calamari, and apparently they're there as well. You like calamari?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Okay. Um, No, I think I'll go with the halibut, and we can exchange if you want to. That is
All right.
okay.
And you order because they probably won't hear me.
That's fine. And yeah, she'll order a swordfish and a halibut, and hand back the menus. Just kind of leaning back as she looks outside of the window and like slowly getting slightly darker. I think it's about 7-ish. So you
Hey,
been
Ava.
doing any? Yeah,
Thank you for planning all of this.
it's fine. I like it. It's brings some normality to certain things. It's nice to be worrying about where to take your date out to instead of other things, you know?
Yeah, very true. Very true.
So how've things been going this week? Like,
Good. Very good. I've
okay,
been busy in the library. I've been sleeping a lot better.
that's good to hear.
All in all, things look pretty on the up and up.
I hope it'll stay like that.
Probably not, but we will see.
Probably, yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, fine, fine, fine. Nothing going on. You want me to roll subterfuge or?
I mean, just the way she said that, Navania's
Yeah,
already gonna be like, "Oh, really?"
take it.
Nothing's going on.
No, not really yet.
I see.
I mean,
Okay, we're in a
can't really.
restaurant.
Yeah. Oh, do you remember Rebecca?
Uh, the 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 what was it? The writer?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, I do.
Mm. She she's saying hi. I met her yesterday.
Oh, is she doing all right?
As far as I can tell, yeah.
Okay, good.
Mhm.
Thanks for saying hi.
Haven't. It's been some time since I'd seen her last, but she invited me to, you know, to her house for tea and such. It's cool.
Rebecca is a strange woman.
Yeah, she is.
Every time she looks at me, she looks like she's seeing a monster.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's so very subtle, but I can see fear in her eyes.
well, I mean, I don't know if that's the case. She didn't. I don't know. I know she has some strange friends, as in, you know, me and your people, and yeah. She says that she even has friends that go to Central Park often.
She's probably one of something. I don't really know.
You think so?
Probably. It can't be a coincidence.
I don't know. I haven't seen anything unusual.
Maybe she's just a very strange person.
Perhaps so.
She probably is.
I mean, who isn't nowadays? She asked me if I went back to school again. I didn't even think about it when August came, that was an option.
Are you planning on going back to school?
Ah, she asked me the same question. I don't know. The idea of going to university, it's still appealing, but I'm not quite sure what they could learn me that I can't really pick up faster on my own.
Fair enough.
But yeah, just to walk and be in a university again. I mean, it's strange how you forget your former dreams when you come to New York. What do you think? Should I?
What do you wish to achieve out of university?
I don't know really. Perhaps just a feeling of being normal.
I had a conversation recently with someone about feeling normal.
Oh, one of your friends.
I wouldn't call him a friend. This was the first time that I've met him.
Mm,
He was asked to talk to me about, the thing in my head.
I see.
The poor man probably did not, he was probably not informed about how I am or who I am. Well, you know, and how I behave with autism and all that.
I see. Did he did he upset you?
No, at first he was very present in a quiet manner. We were in the library. Um, but the more and more he realized as to what was going on, the more he gave me space. Not in a not in a way that said I was scary, but more in a way that said, okay, I need this. So good good to him, guess.
Yeah,
It was a very interesting conversation. he's someone that makes his money by going around different cities, different counties, different places in the world, or America rather,
Hmm.
and uh, makes his money by playing in bars or like crashing at someone's place for playing a night. You know, a real one of those Bart type characters.
Cool.
And so when we talked about being normal, we said, I don't want to be normal. Normal is boring and and just plain.
Do you agree with him?
I've been special since the day I was born. When people talk to me, they have to talk in a certain way. They can't get close to me. I don't want to shake hands. People look at me funny because that's who I am. I've always been weird or special or whatever. Apparently,
Does that bother you?
I don't know. I've never known anything else, so I don't know. And it's part of who I am, honestly.
It's normal for you.
It's normal for me. But I did tell him, even in our special community, I stand out because when people talk to me, they have to talk in a certain way. They cannot get close. They can't touch me. Some always have to walk on eggshells. Even in a group of special people, I am a special one.
Ava will reach forward, across the table and just touch his hand for a moment. But it's not with everyone.
No, I've there are people that I allow to do that. And he takes her hand because at some point it's okay. There's no chill running down my spine. There's no panic moment in my own mind. There are moments where I am, even with people that I'm okay with, that there are times when I'm like, okay, not now or not today. We haven't had those moments yet, but they'll come. But it it happens when I get upset, where I just
Yeah,
don't want to be, you know,
yeah,
yeah.
I understand.
And
And that's
that's
fine.
normal for me, but it's weird for everybody else. And I don't mind. That's just who I am. But there are times when I have gotten so angry at myself that I was different. I still sometimes get angry at myself for being different, and not because I'm a fairy.
Ava will, upon the F word, she'll just give a quick, just with her eyes glance around. Um, I can understand how it's frustrating to you from time to time. I don't know how I will react if that moment will ever come with us. But I will never be angry at you for being who you are. Where I live, there's a lot of very outspoken people. I don't always like that. Sometimes they try to get me in a conversation and push me when I don't want to. Even for someone without autism or any kind of, well, quote unquote, specialness to them. That can be a bother. So I will never try to force you into anything. If something happens and you're not okay with that, just let me know. Or if you don't want to be close, but you do want to be close, but not physically close, and that's okay.
It'll probably be some very weird request, like just sitting together, but instead of, touching, there's a blanket in between us.
That's fine.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Well, like I said, I've never been in this situation, so ultimately I don't know exactly how I will react, but knowing beforehand will help. I won't, I will know, and that is the most important thing. And I will try to give you what you need at that point. If that is some distance, I will try and give you that as much as I can. It sounds a bit weird when I say try, like, but it's mostly because I don't know, because I've never been there with you or with anyone else.
Mm-hmm. I know. It'll
Okay.
probably be very weird.
It will probably not be the weirdest thing that has happened to me.
True. Very true.
So I think I can handle a little weird. How do you like the food? Good.
It's good. It's nice. I like the calamaris.
I don't know. I never really. I must admit, I never tried.
Try now.
I don't know. The idea of it just. Hmm,
You can try now or try never.
that's
Or
fine.
try later.
It's fine. I'll try it. I'll give it a try. She'll reach with her fork to like his plates and will fish out like the calamari and Seems to look at it a little bit like almost as if she's about to turn green just by the idea of having to put that in her mouth. Giving one more look at Nathaniel, and we'll put it in her mouth. Start chewing because it's rather chewy, and you can see her making a face and swallowing. Mm, it's weird. It chews weird, if you get what I'm saying. It's not the flavor that's bad or anything, but it's so chewy.
Mm-hmm. It's like rubber, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Ugh. It is like rubber. No, I don't think this will ever be something that I will choose to eat. It's like fishy rubber. She'll just quickly, pour some wine after it. Like, oh yeah, that's better. I'll stick to the halibut.
Sure. How's it going with everybody at the Chinese place?
Quite well. Yeah. Planning things, that kind of stuff. Working, learning. Nothing too special.
Okay.
Yeah. Just, handling stuff.
Well, I'll give my regards to Nausicaa.
I'll do so. Tell you some about it later, but right now it's too much.
We're in a restaurant.
Yeah. Alpha will, stare at her plate for a while, just kind of breaking her fork in her food, not actually taking a bite. It's like she's definitely like, lost in thought for a few moments. Well, right. I'm trying to take Paris out more. Walks.
Mm-hmm. How is Paris doing?
Uh, he's growing up. It's, can't believe it's like half a year ago when I got him. Like, I think even longer now. 3/4 of a year. If I look back at like old pictures of him, like he's grown. And not just in like height.
Is he getting fat?
Oh yeah.
Are you feeding him too much?
No, I am not.
Are others feeding him too much?
Yep. One person in particular, like Boris, just keeps on feeding him. And it's good stuff that he makes, but it's just too much. And I keep telling him, like, Paris is a Yorkshire Terrier. They're not. He's not a bulldog. He's not like a wolfhound or like anything. He just doesn't need those big portions of it. And then Boris laughs and says that he needs to grow strong. And I'm like, but it's too much. So, like I said, I'm trying to counter it with like taking him on longer walks and everything. And he does enjoy that. Like I need to make sure that I keep doing that. It's I try to take him out for at least a couple of hours every like twice a week, and for
Mm-hmm.
like hour walks at least daily. But sometimes it's just busy and don't really get around to it.
No, that's true.
How are your pets, by the way?
I'm trying to make sure. I'm trying to make sure that they do not chew on everything.
Yeah, I can imagine that becoming a problem. One day I'll be able to see them. I
One
hope.
day.
Sorry, I'm stuffed. But you still want a dessert?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Coffee?
Coffee's okay.
Coffee is okay, yeah. And yeah, I will order 2 coffees. And she'll ask for the bill immediately as well, so that they basically can just drink their coffee and then leave. It's easier that way. So, mm, sorry. Go ahead,
No, that's.
please.
I was just going to ask where. Oh wait, no. Um, don't want to know.
I was about to tell. you, you really don't want to know?
I am very curious.
Okay, so how about I'll just give a description, but won't actually tell you where we're going.
All right.
Okay.
Wait, wait. No, that's going to be even worse.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Thank you
For what?
for just everything so far. It's been very enjoyable.
It's just something that popped in my head, and I wanted to do something.
Well, some beautiful things pop up in your head.
And I hope so.
It's your head, after all.
She will blush. Look at that. You made her blush. Thank you. Um, I think there's also a lot of bad things in my head from time to time, but well,
Everybody has bad things in their head.
I hope at some point I might not.
Well, if
So
it makes you feel better, your head is gorgeous.
stop that. It's really not that. I had a zit the other day, okay? It was massive.
Human biology?
Sucks. At least when zits are there, then it sucks. Definitely.
There. He'll pat her on the head.
That will not stop the blushing. Oh, now you think I'm vain, huh?
No?
Well, I guess I am. It's fine.
How did we arrive to vanity? I'm confused.
Actually, so am I. It's my brain making a weird jump.
Like this? And he jumps.
She is gonna look around at the other people in the restaurant like,
I thought they already left the restaurant.
oh, okay, that's fine as well. Like I could just go walking to the subway or something. Um, no, I think it's more like she will give a small jump as well, but then kind of, does the octopus arm wave thing. She looks just extremely weird while doing so, especially since she's pretty tall. Guess it's more like that.
I understand.
So, they will walk. You know what? They might just keep walking. Don't know exactly. Let me grab my Google Maps. Because they're going from there to. Oh no, that's pretty far walk actually. I think. Come on, yeah. Let me see. Oh, well, at least there's a subway like right immediately outside of the hotel. But yeah, it's a pretty far walk. Like they basically have to go from the one side to Staten Island to the other, but then like not in length, but in you know. So yeah, they're just gonna walk to the subway and get out almost in front of the hotel, and it is this hotel. It is the Benjamin in New York. Benjamin Hotel.
Nice.
Yes. And yeah, I will walk in. And actually, she already checked in just to make things easier. Um, so she'll just go to the elevator and go upstairs to a room. It's definitely not one of the like largest rooms. Like they have some beautiful penthouse rooms, penthouse suites and everything. Like it's not that because there's
No.
no way. But so it's just a room. But as they it's probably somewhere a little bit high up, like halfway. Let's just say like the 10th floor or something. I don't know how many floors this hotel has. And Alpha will push open the door to their bedroom. As she goes in, she says, I did check this hotel, and they apparently have done research on like sleeping. So they have like super special beds and pillows, and they even have a sleep therapist. This is so all the rooms are soundproof, and yeah, they're like experts on it. And I figured now that you can sleep well, it would be nice to be able to sleep well in a place that is specifically designed to sleep well.
Okay. I'll go walk through the room, check out the bathroom, just do the whole thing.
Let me actually see if I can like share their website or something. I can. No, I want to go to the guest rooms. Am I? Hey there. Are you with me? Website, are you with me? Website is not with me. Oh, it is. Okay. Let's see if I can, you know, do the sharing of things. Nava will put her back like on one of the, on the ground next to one of the chairs. Come on, work with me. There we go. Yeah. So it's not a very big room or anything. Doesn't even have like a um, balcony, which some of the more expensive rooms definitely have. But it's nice.
Nice. Nice.
Right?
Can Ava fit into bed? This is a
Eh,
problem that I had experienced when I was in New York. I couldn't fit into bed.
I mean, you're almost 2 meters. Alva is 180.
This is true. Fair enough.
I mean, she might still like have her toes kind of like squeak out, but it's nothing like overly problematic. She's tall, not that tall.
Hey, hey now, excuse me, okay?
Hi, there's nothing wrong with being tall.
It's very nice.
I was hoping you'd like it. She'll actually, hop from the chair like to one side of the bed. I haven't had a chance to test out the bed yet. I literally only checked in and then left.
You checked us both in, right?
Sorry?
You checked us both in?
Yes, of course. Well, I mean, I made a reservation for 2 persons and in
Ah,
my
yeah.
name, so I got a key card for you if you want it.
That's alright. It's just this night, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I have tomorrow evening I got other things.
So when are you available tomorrow?
Just, morning, early afternoon. I just have to be back like late afternoon, evening.
Wanna spend the day together then?
I haven't planned anything for tomorrow except breakfast here. But
Or have I?
if you want to, we can.
We can just do something.
True.
Fanny will put aside his backpack and kind of sit in the bed, then lay down on it.
Java's laying down as well. It's kind of, using one foot to kick off the shoe from the other foot and so forth.
This is nice.
Yes.
Also very quiet.
I hope it's not too much quiet.
I can hear you and I can hear myself.
Yeah. It's nice.
But mainly I can hear you.
Sorry.
I never said that's a bad thing.
Oh, right.
It's a very good thing.
I might be a bit nervous tomorrow, though. Just so you
Okay.
know.
I do anything to help you with that with being nervous.
I don't know. Usually I just try to, distract myself and read. Tomorrow evening we're gonna do a thing.
Do you want to talk about it or?
I don't know if you want to hear it. I don't know if I want to talk about it. I guess I do, else I wouldn't be starting about it. But it's not a nice thing, and I don't know if you want to hear about it.
Does it trouble you? Or would it make you feel better if you shared?
It troubles me, but I don't know if it would change much. I'm afraid. And I don't think that'll go away by simply talking about it. It's something we have to do.
I know that feeling.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you do.
It'll be all right.
I don't know.
You, it's okay to be scared of things. It's okay to not like doing what you have to do. It's all of that is fine.
It's gonna be dangerous.
That is also fine. Because it shows just how strong a person you are.
It's like I don't know what might happen. We're gonna try and capture one of the suits. probably gonna go into, well, not necessarily into, but probably gonna have to deal with this mind.
Ah, I see. But you have to do it, right?
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I could choose not to do it, but then they would kill him. I need to find a way to make. I want to find a way to turn him back to us, basically. Make him feel remorse about what he did. He killed one of my friend's cousins. But we also want information from him. If I don't get it out in a way that, won't hurt him, then the others are gonna try and get it out by hurting him, I think. I don't want that. I'm scared.
It's okay to be scared.
Yeah, I guess.
That's what Mara taught us, didn't she?
I've been thinking about that for a bit. I suppose.
Fear is something that'll drive you forward. As long as you don't stand still. Don't let it overtake you.
Yeah, I'm fighting that.
Well, maybe this'll help. And he'll nuzzle up next to her and give her a hug.
She'll hug him back, and holding him very tightly. Thank you. I sometimes think the others don't really understand me. I mean, I know they don't understand me. They're all about vengeance and all that stuff.
Well, outside of you and Oscar, I've never met anybody else that is part of your group.
Yeah. I mean, they're not bad people, don't get me wrong. But they're so. Sometimes they're really aggressive. I guess. Passionate might be a better word for it. I'm I'm not. It's good to be able to talk to someone that's not in it.
I'm glad to be an outlet of frustrations. Someone you can talk to. Someone
Yeah,
you trust and you believe. Makes me happy.
me too. I'm glad I met you. I'm glad that we're here together.
I too am glad that we're here together, and I'm glad you took me on this date.
That's good. I was a little afraid you would not like it.
It's very quiet, and I like it.
Good.
Ava,
Yeah?
I love you.
Oh, I love you too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Aww.
So yeah, I guess with the two of them, well, crawling into this apparently amazing bed, it's there that we will end the scene. Thank you, Play, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This was another scene for Living World of Darkness, Mage streaming.